recording. Okay. Okay, so now the first thing that we are going to learn today is going to be about OHLC. Have you heard of this before?
I have always seen YouTube go over.
Okay, so O means for open, high, low, and close. So this is what OHLC means, okay? So what is OHLC? So OHLC is what we use to see and understand how a candlestick is formed. Okay, so there's only two rules. Okay, there are two rules for OHLC. So first, if it's going up, okay, this is an arrow going up, it must go down first. And number two, if it's going down, it must go up first. So this is the rules. There's only two rules for OH candlestick, which is a red one. So true. Is it correct? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, I thought connection was bad or something. So
Yes,
okay, let's go back to here. Okay, so for a bullish candlestick, it means that the price is going upward, right? Okay, so remember the rules. Okay, if it wants to go up, it needs to go down first. So what that means is that the open is going to be here, open. And then if it wants to go up, it needs to go to the low first, and then to the high, and then close right there. Okay, so we can translate this into a line chart. So from open point, it's going to go low. Remember, it has to go down first. Okay, it's going to go down first to the low, going up to the high, and go down. It needs to go up first. Okay, so the opening will be here. Okay, and it needs to go up. How it's going to look like in line chart is it's going to be from open and then go up first, remember, and then to the low and close. So this is how it's going to look like line chart. Now it might be a little bit confusing, but I'm going to show it to you in the chart. Okay. All right, so let's use gold, okay, at the weekly, and then let's say we take this one, just one candlestick, and I'm gonna to H4 or daily. You can go to daily, but H4 is a little bit more clear. So now, if you look, so this is weekly, 1 week, okay. So, and if it wants to go down, go up to the high, low. This is the low, and so the bearish candlestick from the weekly, you can see that the movement is going to be just like how I showed you before. It's gonna be open, okay, and then it's gonna go to the high, low, and close. So that is exactly what it's going to be.
First, we
Okay.
check weekly.
Yes, you can see the weekly. See how I mark a bearish candlestick like this?
Yeah.
Do you see this bearish candlestick? And then when you go to H4, you can see that because on the beginning of the week, which is this area, beginning of the week, it goes up from open to the high, then we know that for the rest of the week is going to go low to the low. And end of the week is going to close upward. Okay, it's going to reverse. Okay, this is just a very basic. Okay, so I'm going to show you one more candlestick, which is right here. So it's a green candlestick. So a green candlestick means that it is going up. Okay, so we take from weekly and then we just go to the H4 and we see that it will do the same thing. Okay, let me draw it for you. So this is where it opens. This is where the price opens. Okay, remember, if it wants to go up, what does it need to do first? What does it need to do? If it wants to go up, where does it need to go first?
Down.
Yes, so it's going to go down to the low first, okay? Afterwards, it will go up to the high. And then closing is going to be a little bit lower. So it's going to be closed right there. So do you see a green candlestick? When you convert it into a line chart, it's going to be, this is the movement. It's going to be open right here to the low, high, and then closing. So that is how it's going to look like, okay? Okay, so what I can conclude is that at the start of the week, if it goes down, most probably for the rest of the week, it's going to go up. Okay, and then at the end of the week, maybe around Friday or Thursday, it's gonna reverse. That's what happened every week. Okay, but you just have to find the point of reversal. Okay, is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. All right, now after we learn about OHLC, now we're gonna go into the main topic, which is the angle thing.
What did you say?
Okay, so I'm gonna
What's your second topic name? Yes, yes. Hi, here.
Sorry. Before we learn about engulfing, I'm gonna have to. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello.
yes.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. Hello. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Is my voice clear? Hello.
Yes, yes. Everything's okay. No problem.
No. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, yep.
Can you hear me? Is it clear now? Okay. Sorry. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to teach you about the basic one. Okay. So do you know what SNR is? Support.
Yes, I
Okay.
know.
So support is and resistance is. All right. So how does R looks like this? Okay. Top part is the resistance. We sell. Okay. And this part is support. So this area is clear to you.
Resilience support.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So you know that you need to buy. Is that clear to you?
Yes. I know resistance support.
All right. So do you have any questions? Go.
No.
Okay.
No question.
So, all right. Okay. So I'm going to go with engulfing. Okay. So now we are at engulfing. So there are three types of engulfing. We have engulfing, just a normal one. And then we have EF. And then we also have DOM. Okay. So there are three types of engulfing. Okay. Now we're going to learn about the EG first. Okay. We're going to learn about this one first.
Okay. Easy.
Let's say you have a bullish candlestick and then you have a bearish candlestick. Okay. To mark the candlestick that is being consumed, which is this one. Okay. This is where you start to mark. Okay. So this is called buy. Sorry, sell engulfing. Sell engulfing. So it means that when the price comes to that zone, we are going to look. It's gonna look like this. So we are going to mark this candlestick, this one. Okay, so you mark candlestick, okay, or what we call as perfect engulfing. Okay, so there is another one, and you have a red one.
Bye. So last.
Is this clear to you? This?
Yes.
About this too? Okay. All right. Two or no, wait. One candlestick or more candlestick. Okay, so we can engulfing.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So we have this kind of engulfing. Okay, so let's see if we have this kind of, wait, let me draw it for you. So there's also another, okay, there's also another engulfing. Okay, this kind of engulfing, okay, is also an engulfing, even though the price up here hasn't been consumed completely. Okay. And this is new low. So that you can use. So if you have this one, oops, if okay, it's also an engulfing because previous high, new high, at H. Okay, because because if you use this below the H4, if you use this below H4, the zone is most likely to be broken. So these two, okay, these two are a very high risk for you to mark, okay? But this one,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
Act and land engulfing, okay? But the high risk is this one, is this two. Two are high risk, okay?
Okay.
I can show you how do I mark on the, so some examples of how I mark. Okay, now look at daily. So right here, we have an engulfing cell. Okay, candlestick that is being consumed, which is this one. Okay, so this is perfect engulfing. Okay.
Yes. Only
Okay, so when the
there is
price reach, going to look for sell. Okay, I'm going to show you some more. Yes, so I'll show you. Let's say if you go to H4 and let's see. Okay, like this. Okay, do you see this? This is a buy engulfing. Okay, so when the price comes back, you can entry for sell. Sorry, you can entry for buy. Okay, some more. For example, this one as well. Okay. Now look at this one. Okay, the shadow has been consumed, the body has been consumed, and the upper shadow has been consumed. So when the price comes back to the zone, you can entry buy right here. Okay.
okay.
All right. Okay, so the one that I've shown you is a very low risk one. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the high risk. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Okay, look at this and look what happened to it. Okay, so for this one, do you see that this is a high risk marking? Okay, why? Because the upper shadow has not been consumed completely. You see this one? Okay, the body has been consumed and the lower shadow has been consumed, but not this part. Okay?
Yeah.
It has not been consumed completely. So now, do you see what happened when the price comes to the zone? Okay, when the price comes back to the zone, okay, this is an engulfing cell. Engulfing cell it means that we're going to look for sell. But what happened is that the price goes up and hit SL. So do you understand why this is called a very high risk marking?
Can you repeat one more time?
Okay, so this is engulfing cell, right?
Yes.
Okay, so for engulfing cell, are we looking for buy or sell?
Sell.
Okay, but look at what happened right here. The price did not go down.
But didn't work.
Right?
Always buy. Yes.
Yeah, so the price actually went up. Why? Because if you look closely at the marking, you will see that the upper part of the shadow has not been consumed completely. So the lower shadow has been consumed, right? The body has been consumed, but not the upper shadow. Do you understand? Do you get it?
Yeah.
So that's why this is called a high risk. High risk means that that zone is most likely to be broken. Okay, it's not a strong zone. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions on this one?
No question.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you some more high risk one. Okay. All right. So for example, look at this one. Look at this. Look what happened to it. Okay, this is another engulfing cell, right? So what are we looking for at this zone? Are we looking for sell or buy?
Sell.
Okay, but because if you look closely, the upper shadow has not been consumed, right? This one is being consumed. The lower shadow has been consumed, the body has been consumed, but not the upper shadow. So do you see what happens? The price did not go down and the price goes upward. So this is a high risk. You get it?
Yeah.
Is it clear? Okay. All right. So let's see some more. Okay. If I can find any. Okay, so for example, this one is a blend engulfing. Blend engulfing. Okay. So this is cell engulfing. So what are we looking for when the price comes back to here? Are we looking for sell or buy?
So,
Sell. And see when it comes back, it goes down. So do you understand that this is a low risk marking? Is it clear to you?
yes, when you open chart, what we looking weekly,
We
and daily?
I will go into that for SOP later. Now it's all just about marking first. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. But do you understand how I mark the engulfing?
Yes, 50 no 100%.
Yeah. So now do you have any questions about the low risk and the high risk? Is it clear? Do you have any questions on that one? No?
Meanwhile, no question.
Yeah. Okay. So let me show you some example. Okay. So after you have learned how to mark the engulfing, okay, the normal engulfing, okay, let's say for this one. So take a look at this. Okay, take a look at this. And do you see, is this a high risk or is it a low risk? This one. Look at this. Is it a high risk or a low risk marking?
High risk.
Why is it high risk?
Because trend is going up.
Nope, this is actually a low risk. Do you see that this has been fully consumed by these two? Look. Okay, has this body been consumed by these two? Is it fully consumed?
No.
Yes, it is. It has. Look. It has consumed the rest of this. So this is a low risk.
Yes.
Yep, this is low risk. So look closely. This is a low risk area. Okay, so the shadow has been consumed. This shadow has been consumed by this one. Look. Okay, this body has been consumed. So it has fully consumed. Fully consumed. Okay.
When we have full consume, this will be low.
Yes,
Low
it's a
risk.
low risk. Yes, because we have a tree. We have a three types. We have this one. This is the first type. Okay. One candlestick, eating one candlestick. Okay, this is low risk. And then we have number two. This is also low risk. Right? Okay, so now look at this. So can you tell me now, is this a high risk or a low risk area? This.
Low risk.
Yes, so this is low risk, okay? Because the shadow here and the whole body has been consumed. Look. The price reached that zone. Look. When the price reached the zone, okay, this is buy engulfing. Buy engulfing. But the price broke down Okay, so when it broke down, that place has become engulfing fill or EF zone. Okay, so now we are going to EF. Okay, this is the next one. So we're going forward to EF. Engulfing fill. Like this.
Engulfing fields.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but what happened is that when the price comes back to that zone, that's what happened. Okay, so this is engulfing fill. Okay, buy means that the zone is for sell. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So then you have another one, which is it's going to look like this. Okay. So this zone is actually for, okay, this is engulfing sell, right?
Yeah.
So this place is actually for sell, but the price broke upward.
Buy.
Yes. So this is going to be EF. So this zone is going to be for, is it going to be for sell or buy?
Buy.
Yes. Correct. Okay. Is it easy? Do you understand it now?
Yes. No,
Okay.
it's okay.
All right, so I'm going to show you one more example. So let's say if you have this kind of angle, suddenly it just went down. So this is another, this is still EF, but for sell. Okay, and I'm going to have another one, which is going to look like this. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Okay, and then you're going to mark that place, but it went up. So that's mean that it's going to be EF cell, means that the zone is for what?
For buy.
Yes, that is correct. So let me show you what happened at this zone. So look at here. Okay, so look at this zone. So this is engulfing by at first, right?
Yes.
Right? And then the price broke downward. It broke the zone. Okay? So now what are we going to look for once the
Sell.
yes, so when the price comes here, we're gonna look for sell. Okay, so we sell here. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can find some other example. Let me see if I can find you any. Okay. Now look at this one. Oh no, not this one. Let me. Okay.
This is for only work or other pairs?
It works for all pairs.
Okay.
For all pairs. Okay. So look at this one. Okay. What is this? Is this engulfing sell or engulfing buy?
This one is buy.
This one is engulfing sell, but then it broke upwards. right? So it has become engulfing fail. Okay? All right. So when the price comes back to the zone, are we going to look for sell or buy?
Buy.
Buy. That is correct. Okay, so now do you understand how to mark the engulfing fail? Is it clear now?
No, it's okay. I understand. It's moving.
Okay. Now let's see another pair if we can find. Okay, what pair do you trade? What other pair do you want to see?
GPT USD or whatever USD. Never mind.
Okay, so I'll just pick randomly, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to take on the EG. Okay, so let's see if we can go to H4. Okay, so now you look at this. Let me see if I have examples for you. Okay, so this one, okay, do you see this? What is that? Is it engulfing sell or engulfing buy?
This one is fair.
So this is engulfing sell, okay?
Yeah, broken.
Okay, so when the price comes to this zone again, what are we looking for? Are we looking for sell or are we looking for buy?
Sell.
Sell. Yeah, that is correct. Okay. So let me show you some other examples. Let's say if you have this one. Okay. Okay, now look at that. What engulfing is that? Is it engulfing sell or engulfing buy?
This one is sell.
Okay, so engulfing sell. That is correct. Okay, so when the price comes to the zone, what are we looking for? Are we looking for sell or are we looking for buy?
We're looking for buy.
Nope. At this point, we are looking for sell. But the price broke upwards. Okay? The price broke upwards. So now the engulfing sell has become what? Engulfing fail.
Now change it by.
No, don't just change it. You have to know that it is now engulfing fail. Okay? So the name is engulfing fail. EF.
Yes, engulfing
Cell. Okay? But the zone is for buy. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So now, okay. So when it broke upward, okay, this place is originally for sell, but then it broke upward. So that means it is no longer for sell, it is for buy. So when the price comes back to the zone, are we looking for sell?
Buy. We're looking for buy.
Yeah, so we are looking for buy. Okay. All right. So do you have any questions about the EF? Do you know how to mark the EF now?
Yes, I understand. And when you open, you only search in page 4 or daily.
Okay, we will go for that on the SOP. So now it's all about marking first. Just the marking first.
No, I understand.
Okay?
Okay, no problem.
Just mark first. This is not about SOP yet. This is all about marking. Okay? Okay. All right. Is it?
No question.
Okay. So the next one. Okay, the next one that we are going to learn. Okay, now we have learned about the engulfing, the EF. Now we are going to learn about this, okay? This is the DOM.
DOM?
Yes, oops, sorry. We are going to learn about
Okay.
DOM looks like this. Okay. And also something like this. Okay. Why? Why are we looking for DOM? Because we are looking for A and V, the OHLC. Okay. If it wants to go up, where does it need to go first? If it wants to go up, where does it need to go first? What did we learn before? Here. If it wants to go up, what does it need to do first?
If it's going up, it must go down first. If it's going down, it must go up first.
Yes. So, yes. So, what candlestick is this? It's a bullish candlestick, right?
Yes, bullish.
So, if it wants to go up, what does it need to do?
If it's going up,
Yes.
it must go down first.
Yes. So it will go down first, right? Like this, right?
Yeah.
And then to the high and then closing. So it's going to be to the high and then closing. Okay. So what about this one? It's going to do the same, right? So it's going to be open, low, high, and then close. So it's going to be from the open to the low, high, and close. Right? Like
Yes.
A-shaped. So A. So this area is for buy. So same goes with this one. So if it wants to go down, what does it have to do first?
What? I can also hear. Your voice is so noisy.
Noisy? Okay, sorry. So if it wants to go down, what does it have to do first?
When trend is going down, it must going up first.
Yeah, so it's going to go to the high first, okay? So it's going to be from open here to the high, right? And then low, and then close. Okay, so it's going to go to the low and then close. So it's going to do the same for this one as well. So it's going to go to open, high, low, close. So it's going to go from open to the high to the low to close. This is where we are going to find the V. Do you see the V?
Yes, V and V.
You see V here?
Yes, yes, I see.
Okay, so this V is for cell, like yeah, in the chart. So which one is the one to use? So how do you know which DOM that you are going to? How you find the DOM. Okay, so first of all, you flip one time frame lower, meaning that if you to each one 30, if same goes if you find the DOM at weekly, you're gonna have to go to daily. Okay? And then what are you looking for? So on find engulfing right waste in the zone. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go to the chart. Okay. Let's try and see if we can find any DOM. Okay. So for example, okay. Let me see if we have any big movement. Okay. Okay. Like this one. Okay, look at this. Okay, this is DOM. Okay. This is DOM. Okay. So now this is the DOM. Okay. So now we are on time frame H1. So from H1, where do we go?
M30.
Yeah, so we go to entity. So what are we looking for in entity? We are looking for engulfing, or we are looking for EF, or we are looking for sideways. Okay, so sideways means that it has more than 2 candlesticks. Okay?
Okay.
All right, now we go to entity. Okay, so we go to entity. Okay, now do you see in this area? This area? Do you have any EG? Any engulfing? No? Yes?
No.
No. Okay. Do you have any EF?
No, only down.
No. So do you have any sideways? So no. So this area cannot be used. Okay? Because there are no engulfing, no EF, and also no sideways. Okay? Sideways means that it looks something like this. Okay, so this is sideways. This is sideways. Okay, so there are no tree, so you cannot use this zone. Okay, so don't entry at this zone because it cannot be used. Okay, you understand?
Yes.
Is it clear? Okay,
Yes.
so
a question.
okay.
when I see H4 or H1 down,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going insert it,
Mm-hmm.
and insert I find engulfing,
Okay.
and this down is not working.
Yes, then you can use that area. You can use that DOM. But for this one, there are no engulfing, there are no EF, and there are also no sideways. So it is a very, it just went up, right?
Yes.
Okay, so don't entry here because there are no engulfing, no EF, and there are no sideways. Okay, so don't take this zone. Okay, so let's find the one that I can show you examples of. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna use the gold chart because I'm used to gold. It's easier for me to use. It's easier for me to show you examples. Okay. All right. So for example, if you have, let me try to find one. Okay, I'm gonna go to H1. This is today. Okay. Okay, let me show you on this part. Oops. Oops. Let me see if I can find one in daily. Actually, I'm really used to H4, so I'm gonna go to H4. Okay. Okay, so for example, on this one, okay, let's see if this is valid or not. Okay, so now this is your DOM. Okay, so this is your DOM. Okay, so now we are on H4. Where do we go now? H1. So we go to H1. Okay. All right. So we go to H1. Okay. Now, okay. Do you think that this zone can be used? Is there any EG? No. Is there any EF? Is there any sideways? No. So you cannot entry at this place. Okay. Because if you look at it, okay, you can use this when it gives you another setup, which is when it gives you engulfing cell right there. Okay, so this is not your zone. Not your zone. This is the zone. Okay, so you see when the price comes, you enter cell right here. Okay, but not this one. This one is not the zone. Okay, right. Okay, so I'm gonna find you some more examples for the DOM. Okay, let's see for this one. Okay. So now we are on H1. Where do we go? Entity. Correct. Okay, so now we're gonna go to entity. Okay. Oh no, this is not valid as well. Okay, we can't use this one too. DOM is a very strong one, so it's very hard to find. But don't worry, I'm gonna try to find example for you. Oops. Which one? My iPad didn't work just now. Okay. Let me try to find one for you. I need to find a very big movement for the DOM. Okay, let's see if I can find any. Oops, sorry. Okay, this one is a very big one. Let me check for you first. Okay, so you can use this one as an example. Okay. Okay, so here is your DOM. Okay, so now we are on H1. So where do we go from here?
Entity.
Yes, entity. So we go to entity, and then let's go to entity. Okay, so now we're on the M30. Okay, so is there any EG or EF? Do you see any right here?
Yes.
Okay, so there is one engulfing buy. Okay, so when the price comes back to this zone, what are you going to look for? Are you going to look for buy or are you going to look for sell?
Buy.
Buy. So you entry buy in here. Okay. Okay. Let's find some more examples until you can understand. Okay, some more. Okay. Okay. Now, take a look at this one. Let me check for you first so I can show you a clear example. Nope, can't use that one. Nope. You know what? I'm just gonna start from the H4 so it's gonna be easier. Because the H1 only has a few ones. Okay. Let's see on this one right here. Okay. Okay, so this is your DOM.
Yeah.
This is your DOM area. Okay, now we are on H4. So where do we go?
H1.
H1. So we're gonna go to H1. Okay. Wait, where's the marking? Okay. So now, do you see any engulfing or any EF or any sideways? Sideways in the zone?
No,
Do you see? Do you see any? So this is your engulfing sell. So when the price comes here, what are we looking for? Are we looking for sell or are we looking for buy?
Buy.
Why buy? Yes, so engulfing sell. So we are looking for sell. Okay, so if you look at it, the price rejected. Okay, for this is around 100 pips. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna find you some more example. Okay. Okay. Now take a look at this one. Okay. Now, this is your DOM. Whoops. Oh no. Okay, this is your DOM. Now we are on H4. Where do we go?
H1.
H1. So we're gonna go to H1. Okay. Oops, not this one. Okay. Yep, this one. Okay. So now, at this area, do you see any EG or EF or sideways?
Yes.
Okay, so you can see that on that area, there is an engulfing cell. Okay, which is why price rejected that area for sell. Okay, so when the price comes here, what are we looking for? Are we looking for sell or are we looking for buy?
Sure.
Sell. So we're gonna go for sell. So you entry sell here. Okay. All right. So do you have any questions about the DOM?
No.
No. Is it all clear then?
Yes,
Okay.
it's clear.
So same goes as this one. Okay. If you look at this, now we're on H4. Where do we go now?
H1.
H1. So we're gonna go to H1. So clearly there is an engulfing in the zone. Okay. So you can use that place. So when the price comes back to here, what are we looking for? Are we looking for buy or are we looking for sell?
Buy.
Buy. Yes, that is correct. Okay. So do you have any questions about the DOM? Is it all clear? Do you understand everything?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Okay. So now that we are done about the engulfing, the EF, and the DOM. Okay, so now we are going to focus on the SOP. Okay, now we're going to go for the entry. Okay, the SOP. So now the first step that you want to do, okay, the first thing is that you need to select two time frame. It means that you need to select, if you are starting from daily, then you're going to have to go to H4 as well. If you are starting from weekly, then you are going to go to daily as well. You're going to mark. This is the area where you want to mark your engulfing. If you are starting from H4, you're going to go to H1 as well. If you are starting from monthly, then you're going to go to weekly. Okay, so what you're going to do with this 2TF is that you're going to mark EG or EF or DOM. Okay, you're gonna mark these three. Okay, whichever ones that you find. And then the second one, okay, the SOP is very simple, don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay. Two. Wait for sideways pull back. Number three, wait for sideways in the zone. In the zone. Okay. And number four, wait for lower time frame breakout that is same to, I will show it to you later in the chart. There are only 5 steps. Okay, if you selected daily of it, okay, and then you're gonna have to wait zone, and then you're gonna wait for the break, same as high time frame. It means that if you mark the zone, there's only 5 steps. Okay, so I'm gonna hello.
Okay, I understand you.
Okay, so do you have any question? Is everything clear? Do you have any questions? Can I show it on the chart?
No question.
Okay, so then I will show you in the chart, okay? Okay, so let's say if you start from daily. Okay, let's see. Okay, if you start from daily, let's say you are taking engulfing fail right here. Okay, so look closely. Okay, so this is engulfing buy, but then it has broken down, right? So now it has become EF. So what zone is this? Is this a zone for buy or sell?
Sell.
Yes. So this is going to be a sell zone. Okay, so now if you marked at daily, where do we go from now?
H4. When we start
Yes.
daily, we will go
Yep.
H4.
Yeah, so we are going to go to H4. So on the H4, okay, on the H4, wait, let me check. Okay, so on the H4, okay, now on the H4, look at this. Okay, this is the area. Okay, so let's say you marked the EF zone. This is the daily EF zone. Okay, so what is this? Is this a sideways pullback? Okay, this is a sideways pullback.
Yep.
Okay, and inside of the zone, there's also sideways, right? This is what we are looking for, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So now, okay, when we come to the H4, you can see that the price is looking for EF right here. You see? Let me change the color for you.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, so now do you see?
Yes, yeah.
Do you see this?
Yes,
This
exactly.
is engulfing buy, but it
broken?
broke downward. Yes, so it has become
Sell.
yes, sell zone. Now sell zone. So it has become EF. Okay, so this is a sideways pullback. Okay, and there is a sideways inside of the zone. Okay, so now look at this part. Okay, you have marked 2, you have used 2 time frame. Sideways pullback, sideways in the zone. Okay, now what are you looking for? The number 4. What are you looking for? You found this one. You found this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, you have also found this one, sideways pullback, and you have sideways in the zone. Now, what are you looking for? You are looking for?
Wait for it.
Yes. Yeah, so we are looking for sell. So because right now we marked the sell zone, right? So we are looking for sell breakout, okay? Okay.
And we will go H1.
Yes, so now we're gonna go to H1. So we're gonna go to H1. So this is the price. Okay, so this is daily zone and this one is the H4 zone. Okay, so now look at here. Okay, look, the price comes to the H4 zone and made a sideways, right? That is a sideways, right?
Yes.
And then it broke out. It broke out of the H4 zone. Did you see this?
Yes.
Sell, break. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, after that, we can entry. So how do we entry now? Look at it and you will see there is engulfing cell. You see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where you will entry. Here is the zone for you to entry. Okay,
Yes.
so that is the completed SOP. Is it clear to you now?
Now okay.
Okay, so let's do another one. Okay, let's say, okay, and I'm not going to take this one anymore. Okay, so let's say you are using this engulfing. Okay, so tell me first, what is this? Is it engulfing buy or engulfing sell?
Now buy.
Engulfing buy, but the price broke. So what it has become now?
Now broken is now sell.
Yeah, so
We are
now we are
looking for-
looking for sell.
Yes, we are looking for H4.
So we go to H4. So what are we going to find in the H4?
H4 is also broken.
Yeah,
Engulfing,
so
yes.
so we are looking for engulfing as well. Okay, so look at this. Okay, so look at this one. Oops. Wait. I think I marked the wrong one. Yeah, I marked the wrong one. Sorry. There's actually a nearest one, which is right here. Wait. No. That was the right one. Sorry, I got confused. Okay, so now we are going to go to H4. Okay, we marked the EF. Okay, now what are we going to look for in this area? We are going to look for engulfing or engulfing fail. Okay, so now I'm gonna mark this one right here. And see if it reached. No, it didn't reach. Yep. So it must be somewhere right here. Let me see. Okay. Now this is the zone. Okay. Right. So on the H4, okay, this is engulfing buy. Okay, engulfing buy, right?
Yeah, engulfing buy.
Okay, and then when the price reached the zone, right here, when the price reached the zone right here, it broke down. So now we are looking for sell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are gonna go to H1 to look for confirmation.
Yeah.
Okay, so before that, okay, oops. Is there a sideways pullback?
Yes.
Is there a sideways inside of the zone? Is this a sideways or not?
Sideways, no.
Yes, so there is also sideways inside of the zone. Okay, so now, when the price reached the zone, okay, so this one is H4 zone and this one is the daily zone. So, as you can see, the price has broke out of the H4 zone. This is the sell breakup, right?
Yes. That's right.
So what are we looking for right now? We are looking for entry, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now we are going to mark the nearest one, which is the engulfing cell right here. Okay, so here is where we are looking for entry. What are we looking for? Are we looking for sell or are we looking for buy?
Sell.
Sell. So sell on this area. So is it clear to you now? Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay, so let's do on some other pair. Okay. Let me see if we can find. Let's go with GU. GU. Okay, so let's go at H. No, maybe we'll go to daily. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at this one. Okay. What is this?
Bullish engulfing. You can't see anything.
Hello?
Hello?
Sorry. Oops. Can you see my screen now?
No.
No? Okay. Wait. Let me share my screen again. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Now, yes. You share
No.
this screen.
Yeah, can you see it now?
Yes, yes. Now I see.
Okay. All right, so now, what is this? What engulfing is this?
This one is down.
This one is by engulfing.
Buy.
Yeah, by engulfing. So this is from daily. Now, where do we go?
H4.
In H4.
We're going H4.
Okay, so there are two zones. Okay, so there are an EF zone right here. And there is also engulfing by zone. Oops, right here. Okay, so do you see it? So this one is the cell. Do you see this?
Yeah.
It's been engulfed. So this is engulfing cell. But this price has broken out, right? So it has become an EF zone. So now that zone is for buy. Okay. So that is the first one. Okay. And another one is this one. Okay. So this is engulfing buy. Okay. So now you have one zone. And then you have another one. Okay. So you have two zones in H4. Okay. Is that clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. So now we are going to H1 to look for confirmation. Okay, so before that, let me ask you first. Is there a sideways pullback?
Yes.
Is there a sideways in the zone?
This is also yes.
Yes, so this is a sideways in the zone. Okay, so now what are you looking for?
Then we will go enter.
You want to go to MTT?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so what are we looking for now? You have a sideways pullback and you have sideways in the zone. What are you looking for now?
Yes. Sideways. Sideways engulfing.
Now you are looking for the breakout. You are looking for buy breakout. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so look at this. Now, this price is inside the EF on H4, right?
Yes.
So it has broken out of the zone. This is the buy break. So what are we looking for now?
We are looking for enter.
Yes, so for entry, there is a DOM right here. Sorry, an EF right here. And also a DOM area. Do you see the DOM? You see that DOM? This one. This is the DOM. So now we are on entity. How do you see the DOM is valid or not? Which time frame do we go?
M15.
Yes, so we go to M15. So is the DOM valid? Is there any engulfing?
Yes.
So there is an engulfing buy. So when the price comes back to the zone, what are we going to look for? Are we going to look for buy or sell? So we're going to buy. Okay. So do you have any other questions? Is it clear to you how to entry? Is it clear how to use the SOP now?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you one more examples. Okay, so let me find one for you. Okay. So for examples. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look for this one. Can take this one. Okay, so this is engulfing by. Okay, this is by engulfing, right? Do you see it right here? Okay, by engulfing. Now, where do we go from here?
H4.
H4. Okay. Okay, so now look here. Is there any engulfing that we can mark?
Yeah.
Okay, so what engulfing do you see?
Buy. Sell in the.
So I see this one. This is an EF, right? That is a cell engulfing, right? Cell engulfing, but it broke upwards, so it has become EF.
Yes.
EF. So this zone is for buy. Okay, so you have one zone right here. Okay, and you have another EF right here. You see this?
Yeah, first I see this.
So engulfing cell, but the price broke upward. So it has become EF. So now the zone is for buy. So we are going to mark those two zones. Okay, I'm gonna mark that zone. Okay, and this zone. So right here. Okay, all right. So now let me ask you the same question. Okay, is there a sideways pullback?
Yes, of course.
Is there a sideways in the zone? Yes, obviously there is sideways in the zone. So now what are we looking for? Do you want to go which time frame do you want to go now?
H1.
H1. Okay. Now, what are you looking for after you know that you have the sideways pullback and the sideways in the zone? What are you looking for? Yes. So this is the H4 zone and this is also the H4 zone, but the sideways ends here. Okay. So now, where is it? Come again?
Small a.
Small a?
Yes.
Okay, so it's okay. So you can just use this. You can just use this zone. Okay. All right. So you can see that when it comes to the zone, it made sideways. Do you see the sideways? Okay. And then it broke outside of the zone. You see this?
Yeah.
It broke outside of the H4 zone. So this is the buy break. Okay. So now what are we looking for after we know that we have the breakout? Yes. So for entry, okay, so for entry, you are going to look for EF or EG. So you have two zones. You have this zone. You see this? Buy engulfing. Or you have EF. This one is EG buy. and this one is EF. Okay, so when the price comes back to this zone, what are you looking for? Are you looking for buy or sell? Buy. So this is where you entry. This is the zone for you to entry. Okay. So you can entry here. Okay. So that is the zone. So what if you want a second entry? So a second entry is when this zone is done, is cleared. Okay. And then do you see this one? This is a break. This is a buy break, right? Yes. So then you can see that it has another EF here. Do you see the EF?
Yeah.
This is engulfing sell, right? This one. But then the price broke upwards, right? So when the price comes back to that zone, you can entry buy. So you can entry buy in this zone. Okay, is that clear to you? Nice. Okay, what if you missed this zone? Okay, you can also see that if it makes another engulfing field, it's gonna come back to that zone. See? But wait, it's not valid. Let me correct it. Not that one. Okay, it was this one. Not that one. Okay, this is the most recent one. Nope, that DOM. Okay. Let me see if that DOM is valid. Yep, that DOM is valid. Okay, so what I did just now, okay, I wanted to take on this one. I want to take on this one, but this is a very high risk one, you see, because it hasn't consumed completely on the bottom part, okay? So I canceled this one and I took this one instead, which is the nearest one on the H4. Sorry, this one, this is the DOM. Can you see it? This DOM? So I took that one, and then from H1, I go to M30. Okay. And then you can see that the zone is valid. See? So you can find a buy engulfing. Okay, so is there a sideways pullback?
Yes, I will.
Is there a sideways in the zone?
Yes.
Is there a breakout outside of the zone? So then you can entry. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have any questions about the SOP first?
No question.
Or is it all clear? Okay. So if it's all clear, okay, now how do you target for TP? That is the question. Okay. All right. So let's say that you entered here. Let's say that you've got your entries on this part. Okay. So you are going to close your position at DOM, which is right here, DOM, or engulfing sell, because we are trading zone to zone. Okay, so let's say, okay, you entry buy because this is engulfing buy. Do you see it? Okay, and then there's a sideways pullback. Okay, sideways pullback. Is there sideways in the zone? Okay, and then it breaks out of the zone and it comes back for entry. So complete SOP or not? Okay. Yes. So it's a complete SOP. So you know that you buy from here. So you buy. Okay. So where do you target for your exit? So this is a DOM. Okay. So this DOM is a red DOM. So if it is a red DOM, that means that this area is for sell or for buy.
No?
This zone, is it for sell or for buy?
Sell.
For sell. So you know that the price is going to reverse. So that is where you will exit your buy position. DOM for sell. So this is your first TP. Okay. So at this place, you are looking for sell. So now sell. Let's say if you look for sell, okay, you entry sell here. Okay. Engulfing buy. You see it here? This one?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so engulfing buy. So you know that when you entry for sell, that this place is for buy. So this is your TP for sell. Okay? Okay, and then you know that this zone is clear. Okay, cleared. So on the engulfing buy, you enter it for buy right here. You buy on this area. Okay, so here is engulfing sell. Can you see it? This one? Is it clear to you?
Yes.
Okay, so you know when the price come here, we are looking for sell. So this is your TP for buy. And then you entry for sell. Okay? Is it clear to you?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. So that is for TP. What about SL? So let's say if you are going for, let's say at this point, okay, you mistakenly go for sell. So your SL should be below the box. This is your SL. Okay. So let's say for right here, you entered for buy. Sorry, for a buy. Yeah, for a buy position. Okay, so this is a sell zone. Okay, but you entered for buy. So your SL should be below the box. Like that, okay? Okay, is it clear to you?
Yes, clear.
Okay, so do you have any questions that you want to ask me?
No.
No. Okay, so now we are going for the last topic. Okay, the last topic is for direction. Okay, this is very important, so pay attention. Okay, this is very, very basic, but very important. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you about the directions. Okay, all right. So how I find my direction? I will find a sideways and I will find a big movement. So this is sideways. And this one is big movement. Take a look at this one. Okay. Let's use the same let's use the same example. Do you see this?
Again, your voice is not good.
Is it a sideways? This is a sideways. And there is a big movement. Okay? So, when you have a sideways and a big movement, you know that when the price comes back to the zone, when it comes back to the zone, movement goes upward. Okay? Is at the sideways area. Is it clear? And big zone. Okay? So you're going to look for buy. Okay? So let's see for maybe, okay, let's go for maybe EU. And go to the H4 or daily. Okay. Okay. Do you see this? What is this? Sideways. Okay, how about this? Yes, so big movement. So now you know the big movement is downward. So when the price comes to that zone is going to be for sell. Okay, so you have sell engulfing right here. You see this? EG sell. So when the price comes to this zone, see sideways pullback. Is there sideways in the zone?
Yes.
So is it a complete SOP?
No.
Yes, because there is a sideways pullback and sideways in the zone. Okay. All right.
Yes.
So what are you going to look for in that zone? Are you looking for sell or are you looking for buy?
Sell.
Sell, because the big movement went down. Okay. It went downward. Okay. So that zone is for sell. Okay.
We are looking left side.
Mm-hmm.
When we see sideways and movement,
Mm-hmm.
we will find right way.
Mm-hmm. So when you have a sideways, okay, sideways and the big movement, okay, big movement right here, big movement, this is sideways. Okay, now you know the direction. It means you know what to do and in that zone. You want to sell or you want to buy?
Yeah.
Get it? Okay, and then after you find the direction, you mark 2 time frame. Okay, you go ahead and mark okay, it's gonna be like this. No, I think wait, this is the first left. Okay, so you mark daily. So from daily, where do we go?
Yeah.
H4. So we go to H4. Okay, so now in the H4 we see that there is also fail engulfing right here. Okay, and there's also another one right here. Oh wait, that is too far. Let's just take this one. Yep. Okay. All right. So, is there a sideways pullback? Is there a sideways in the zone?
Yes, also.
Okay. So now we are going to go to H1. Okay. Now look. Look at this. Okay. So now you have 2 zones. Okay. When the price comes, oops, sorry. Okay. So when the price comes into the zone, it made sideways. This is H4. Okay. And then it has sell breakout. Okay. So what do you look for after the sell breakout?
H1.
This is H1.
And something.
So we are looking for sell engulfing. So this is where we are going to entry. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So you entry. Okay, now that you know, okay, so this zone, this first H4 zone is cleared. Clear. Okay, we clear that zone. Now you see the price goes up. It goes up, okay, to the second zone. So now we go and look at the second zone, but there isn't much to look at. So you can flip to M15. Okay, you go to M15, and then you can see that it made sideways in the zone. Okay, and there's also sell breakout. Okay, so what are we looking for after the sell breakout? Entry, right?
Yes.
So for entry, we are going to mark for engulfing fail right here. This is engulfing fail. Okay, and there is also another one right here. Okay. Okay, so you have one zone, two zone. Okay, and here when the price retests, you can entry. Is it clear to you?
Yes. Until that, we are waiting.
Come again?
Yeah. Okay. So enter zone.
Yeah.
One and two.
Yes.
We're only waiting.
Usually, okay, so usually if there is like one price and one zone and two zone, it will come back to the nearest one. Okay. The price will come back to the nearest one. So let's say you look at this one. Look at this one. This price, okay, it made engulfing fail over here. See? That was EG buy. But then price broke down, right? So it has become EF. Okay? So then, as you can see, what did the price do?
Okay.
What did the price do? Okay, it's gonna come back to that zone. Okay, because this is the nearest one. Okay, the nearest one. Is it clear to you?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have any questions to ask?
No.
No. Okay, so let's go with another one, the other direction. Okay, so because we are learning about direction now. Okay, now look at this. Look at what is happening on EURUSD. Okay, tell me what this is.
Sideways.
And this?
Big movement.
Big movement. Okay, now, after you find the sideways and the big movement, okay, you can mark the engulfing. So is there a sideways pullback? Is there a sideways pullback?
Yes.
Okay, is there a sideways in the zone?
Yes.
Okay, now what are we looking for? Where are we going? This is H1. So now, after we have marked that place, okay, and we're going to go to entity. Okay, so on entity, what are we going to look for?
Looking for broken.
Yes, but can you see it here? No. So if you cannot see it, you need to go to M15. Okay, so there. See? Okay. It broke outside of the zone. Okay, there's a sell break. Sell break. Okay. And afterward, it also created engulfing fail right here. One zone. And then this one is also engulfing fail. So at first, this is for buy, right? This is EG buy, right? But then price broke. Yep. And then so it become for sell. Yes, that is correct. So now you have one zone and two zones. So see what I told you before? It will not comes back here. Okay, it will go to the nearest price. This is the nearest. Okay, so the price after it broke, See this one, this candlestick broke. Okay, it's gonna come back to this zone. So this is where you entry for sell. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so look at this one as well. So look, it also made another EF here. Okay. Do you see this?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So this is engulfing, buy, but then it broke down. So now it has become area for sell. So do you see what the price did? It comes back and you entry for sell here. Is that clear to you?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. So that is all for our class today. Do you have any question? Do you want to ask me now?
Okay, you could enter wrong. Where is our TP? When you put TP?
Oh, your TP?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say if you, okay, now on H4, okay, because this setup comes from H1, right? Okay, so now we have the first one. Okay, whoops, we have the nearest. Okay, so this is our CMP. This is our current price. Okay, now look here, we have a DOM. Do you see how it rejected a DOM? Okay, so this DOM is the green DOM. So green DOM is an area for buy or for sell? For buy. So if we enter it here, we enter it sell, right? So from a sell zone, the price will stop at a buy zone. So this is a sell and this is a buy zone. Sell zone. Okay, so when it reached here, we TP. We exit our position because this is a buy zone. Okay, so is it clear to you? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any more question you want to ask me?
No.
Okay, then I will end the class now. Okay, so I will send you the recording. Don't worry about it. Okay. So if you have any questions.